When it all started, it felt like a dream. I quickly found out it wasn't a dream. As I fall, I see what makes me nearly shit my pants. There's a face, burned eyes and mouth sewn shut. It was Niko Bellic. I hardly could tell it was Niko though, only if he could make out were his clothes. He slowly came down with a gun in hand and was smirking at me, which really fucking creeped me out. All of a sudden I stopped falling. As my head jerked up, I screamed, "Holy shit!" There, all around me, were the same Niko I had seen before. They started shooting me and stabbing me at the same time. And all of a sudden, just as it started, it stopped. When somehow, I had ropes tied to my arms and legs. I then heard a whipping sound, and my arms started to stretch, come out of our sockets, and slowly come ripping off. At this point, I wanted to pass out from how much pain I'm in, but I can't for some reason. I was then picked up and my head got chopped off. My head is then dropped. As my decapitated head falls, I start to scream. When I hit the ground, I look inside what I think is a hospital in Grand Theft Auto, but much creepier. I get up and see that most of the lights are either busted or flickering. I walk out and what I saw nearly made me throw up. I saw that most of the NPCs are dead with their heads cut off and their guts hanging out. I see a car, and I get into it, and then everything goes black. I then see what happens to be a demonic version of Star Junction with the same red mass. And then I saw Alex Mansion trying to kill the red mass, but the bullets went through it. Then it picked him up, and he was brought to what I made out as a pentagram. He tried to escape, but somehow the red mass was holding him. It put him in the middle and said nothing. Alex stops trying to escape and goes limp. Then the red mask goes inside him. Just as this is being done, Niko Bellic and Max Payne came to try and stop the red mask. Max is thrown to the wall, knocking him out. Niko tries to run, but is picked up. Max starts to stab him, then throws him into a pentagram. He rips Max's arms and leg offs, and then rips him in fucking half. Blood was splattered everywhere. His guts got thrown against the wall. They're all across Niko's face. Then he starts to rip open Max's skull and rips out a piece of brain and told Niko to fucking eat it. Niko said, "Fuck no!" Then it was forced down his mouth. Niko started to choke and vomit. Then a red mask said, "This is what you're forced to do for the rest of eternity. Choke on your own fucking vomit." He then died. It would happen again and again for the rest of eternity. At this time, I woke up and I seemed to be in what looked like a subway tunnel. I heard her scream, so I ran down the tunnel, and what I saw made me shit myself. All the characters from popular Xbox games changed to the wall. Some were dead, some were dying. I came to Luis Lopez, who said, "Kill me." I ignored it and kept walking. Now we're in a room where the screams were coming from. I opened it, and there was Niko Bellic, nailed to an upside-down cross, the sign of an Antichrist. As I get closer, I see Alex. He had crimson, blood-red eyes. He said in a mocking voice, "You did this." I screamed at him, "I didn't do this!" "Allow me to restore your memory." Right after he said that, a flood of memories hit me like a freight train. My dad smashed my Xbox, then used an axe to kill him, pushed my mother down the stairs, cut my sister in half with a buzzsaw, sewed my brother's eyes and mouth shut, then shooting him in the head. It all came back to me, and I had been banished from hell and sent here. Then I realized what my plan was. What happened, what I had to do. I was going to make them pay for banishing me here. Make them all fucking pay.